Oh no.
Here we go, 7/8/2026. This is session 39. Last I checked, let me do a really quick recap on our Hall of Fame. Yeah, 39. So still on Route 6. We have just come out from the western part of Daydreamer's Cave. We have passed Silverwind Radio Station, and we are now preparing our way down the vast hiking trail that is Route 6. This session, it will be hosted by Nicholas. The next couple of sessions will be hosted by him at the very least, if he so chooses. And I'm going to let him pick it up from here.
Hi everyone. My name is Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Nick.
And I'm an alcoholic.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to.
I'm a tabletop addict.
I'm a Pokemon addict, yeah.
I've been clean for roughly 0 seconds.
I'm actively being unclean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you find yourselves hiking down Route 6 on your way to Sur City. As you leave, yeah, I'm nervous.
You're fine.
Oh, don't be.
You're good.
You win these.
Remember, whenever I'm hosting
Yeah,
something,
dude.
I only have a vague idea of what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
It's a
We've,
friendly.
we've
crowd.
gotten this far.
Yeah. Okay. You leave the radio tower behind you, and you head down the next section of the trail. You find yourselves on a cliff path that was natural in some respects, and in other places, it is very obviously flattened, intentionally, presumably to make it more safe for the hike for relatively young trainers like y'all are supposed to be. So this pathway doesn't seem particularly dangerous at first, but it is quite scenic. It is the sound of water, ice runoff from the mountains into a deep ravine off the right of the cliff path, down into a dense forest at the bottom. The peaks of the mountains off to your left, broken only occasionally by greenery, tower up into the sky above you. And as your hike is underway, you hear the sounds of birds of prey overhead, and you see on the path in front of you the signs of a fight that must have happened before you got here. There's enough time for the dust to settle, and obviously for the more skittish creatures to return to the forest below and the sky above. You see a fainted Donphin on the side of the path. It is alive and it's breathing, but it is fainted. And you can tell that, as previously stated, while some of the creatures have returned to nature around, this general area is being avoided. Something violent obviously happened here recently. If y'all would like, you can investigate. Or you can try to pass by while the Donphin is unconscious and take advantage of being able to pass through its territory unscathed.
Are there any signs that there were other trainers around?
Yeah,
Cocaine,
actually,
sync gadgets.
you know what? Let's roll a check for that.
Perception, mayhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Oof.
Well, you don't gather much. Perhaps it's the sense of nervousness from the fact that this large creature was apparently the loser of whatever altercation happened that makes you too careful. But the only thing you do notice is that overhead, particularly lower than other birds, a Carvasquire is circling, potentially looking to take advantage of whatever the leftovers of this scuffle may have been. But you notice that it's not circling over the Donphan. It's circling over something in the ravine. This leads you to believe that whatever is there,
Change the
whatever-
music, excuse me. A little too high energy for this, huh? Yeah. Slightly
I appreciate you handling the music. I'm actually not listening to it right now so that I can hear my thoughts better.
That's okay, yeah.
I'm gonna pull out Calamari and have her stay pretty close, and then kind of edge forward, see if I can see what's in the ravine under what this Corvusquire might be circling.
Are you going to try to take a peek over?
Yeah, I'll tell my compatriots. I'm gonna see if I can see what that Corvusquire is sticking close to. Y'all mind keeping an eye on my back?
Yeah, I
I
got
want to go
you.
with them.
Oh, if they're both going, then I'll stay with them as well.
Oh, and I'm gonna turn back around. Hey, Amber, Elaine, check your backpacks. I may have slipped a taser in each of your backpacks and then forgot to tell you about it earlier.
What is
Elaine
a taser?
looks mildly concerned that you went through her things.
I
She
just
You didn't look, did you?
No, I just put it like on top of your
Wait, you were
backpack.
in our stuff?
No, I put them on top of your backpacks.
Mako, we've been over this. My stuff is my stuff, and I only give out candy when I want to give out candy. You can't just take it from me.
All right. Just make sure the prongs aren't facing towards you when you hit the big button on the top.
I still don't know
are?
what this is.
She I guess would look around for the device and probably then be just kind of fumbling around with it, pointing it at other people inadvertently, not understanding the deathly power that it wields. Think of it as someone maybe holding a gun that doesn't really respect the deadly force of a gun.
I just kind of figured that since Rune and Vigo can punch stuff, I figured I'd create a way for the rest of us to defend ourselves if it came down to it.
Is it a weapon?
Yeah. So here, I'm gonna pull mine out, and I'm gonna show Amber. I'm gonna say, okay, you point it this way with these little prongs.
Yeah.
You face the prongs towards whatever you want to zap, and then you hit the button on top. You hold it down, and I'm gonna hold the button down, and presumably the taser will arc. In fact,
Oh my goodness.
So mechanically, what
Is
This
this
is-
gonna...
does this feel like? Is this an adjacent? It's melee. Okay, so this isn't a projectile taser. This is it's like a little stun
yeah,
baton,
this is a
baton
product.
almost. Yeah, it's a little cattle prod looking thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a battery
Marco,
with
I-
spike.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Oh, this won't kill him. At worst, it'll just knock him unconscious.
Are you
Like a Pokemon.
sure?
Well, I mean, if you kept tasing them for like 5 minutes, I'm sure they'd die, but...
How long am I supposed to tase them for?
Oh, just a couple of seconds. Once they start writhing on the floor, you'll know to pull it away.
What? Oh my goodness.
Have fun. Watch my back. All right. So now I'm gonna go
Felix
inspect
was
the
looking at
ravine.
Elaine like, what have I been given?
Oh dear.
Rune's gonna put a hand on Mako's shoulder. Mako, you gave an 8-year-old a taser.
Uh huh. The chaos glimmering in his eyes.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
nope.
Mako will, or Amber will do it. She's told, and try and keep an eye out and watch their backs, and just make sure maybe that the Corvus Squire isn't looking too hungry, or anything like that. So.
Okay. We'll go through a safety course on tasers when we get back. And Mako, tell me if you're going to distribute weapons
Yeah, I want one next
to the
time.
rest of the party.
I imagine Rune doesn't even have a taser. Like, he was never given one. He's a junior detective. It's like,
He doesn't. No.
how do these children have tasers?
As you begin to make a ruckus, a little bit of a noise, the Corvus Squire eyes you lazily, but doesn't seem too interested. It continues to circle. As you take a peek over the cliff edge, off the edge of the path, it's pretty steep. And a ways down, you see a blob of purple flitting about. And as you focus on it, you realize that it is a Miss Drevis. It appears to be, I don't know if your characters know exactly what a Miss Drevis is yet or not, but it appears, whatever this Pokemon is, it appears to be in a state of great concern and panic, as it flits about and doesn't seem to know what to do. You also see nearby a trainer lying up against the edge of the steep cliff.
Does the trainer look hurt?
Hard to tell from here, but the trainer is lying pretty still. Doesn't seem to be moving. It almost looks like she's holding one hand up in the air. It's quite a ways down.
Can I use Pokemaniac on the Mischievous and Corvus Squire?
Ah, sure thing.
Let's do Corvus Squire first. Yep. And Mischievous.
Okay.
And
Do we
I
have...
I can get you Pokemaniac.
Oh, yes, I would appreciate that too. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the Corvus Squire first. Okay.
I'm going to pull that up for you.
Well, yeah, I'd appreciate it, yeah. I think it's, Corvus Squire's evolved by level 20, right?
Yes, they evolve at
Make
level
sure.
15.
I thought, okay, that's good. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So this Corvus Squire appears to be level 20. It's Steel and Dark, correct?
No, it is pure flying at Corvus Squire. It becomes steel flying at Corviknight.
Sure. We'll say that's a male one, has a brave nature, has keen eye and static. Static? Guts. The frequency of guts is static. There we go. That's right. Yeah, this is a unique electric type, Corvus Squire.
It's been type shifted, yes.
That's right.
Yeah, it appears to be a wild resident of this area.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be trained in any way. Just a wild Corviknight that's looking for some kind of easy pickings.
So this is the Corvus Squire that is orbiting far
Squire,
above,
sorry.
like a vulture, right?
Yes.
Okay. So hard to reach.
You're also hoping to. Oh yeah, the other one is. That's the. It's got okay. So 20 on the Misdreavus, correct? Okay. So the Misdreavus. It is a level 35. It's ghost type. It's female. It's bold. Abilities. Do. Levitate and Magician. And as previously stated, it seems, despite its usually bold nature, it seems rather upset right now. As you continue to watch, looking over the edge of the cliff, you note with the Misdreavus frantic moving about that it probably won't be long before it notices you.
Oh, guys, thoughts?
I don't think
I'm sorry, what?
Fugo would necessarily hesitate to call out and see if the trainer needs help. This.
Yeah, fair enough. You call out, but you don't get an immediate response, except for the Misdreavus, which does notice you, and starts heading in your direction and vocalizing frantically.
Wait, Austin. Austin, we need you.
Dude, I couldn't understand what he just said. That must be the
No, no, no.
vocalizations of a Misdreavus. Go for it.
Wait, did I break out?
You broke up bad.
Yeah.
A bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
happens to me.
It actually
Breathe.
kind of sounded like a cry from the games. Like it peaks the Pokédex's microphone.
What does it?
Perhaps my microphone insists that I keep my lower tone. It's
a decisively bass tone.
says
Misdreavus.
says the female Misdreavus. Yes. Dree.
I am an alpha Misdreavus.
It's ma'am.
Sir Grievous.
It's Mr. Ma'am for you.
So,
I do think the veils should be called Sir Grievous.
so I also have Psychologist, which allows me to use my Poke education when I am attempting to communicate with a Pokemon. So through that, can I ascertain that this Misdreavus is like trying to enlist our help to help this trainer?
Oh yeah, it doesn't take very much for you to realize that this Misdreavus is attempting to get your attention and to draw you off the path draw your attention. That is, trying to draw your attention off the path towards where its trainer is, still laying fairly still with one arm in the air.
Okay.
She wants you to fall
So-
to the ground in the
I'm-
middle of the ravine and die.
I
because
really
it's
want to
all
roll
bait.
intuition on this because this looks like a trap.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hang on.
What?
I was memeing. I was memeing, guys.
No, I was. Yeah.
So-
No.
Our
So what-
naive
what
children,
specifically-
the most decisively suspect of this horrific accident that's just occurred.
What specifically are you rolling your intuition on?
Okay, first of all, quit shaking me.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I just imagine Nick, like, when he asks her questions, like, takes her by the shoulder, like, rips her.
No, I wiggle my knee when I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We sit next to each other, so.
And the bouncing makes me nauseous. I can't think.
Anyway,
Moving on. So, intuition is for picking up on whether or not the mischievous. No, she's gonna be looking at the trainer.
Hmm.
She's gonna look at the trainer and see if this is an act, a dummy, or if that's an actual person and they're just. I don't know. I don't want to say like necrosis, but
rigor mortis.
Yeah,
This is
just
our first dead
human
body in the campaign, yeah.
This is like Jake Paul discovering that guy in the forest.
There is
Yeah.
a ghost type just roaming around this
That's also really weird.
person's
mean-
unmoving body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll. I got a 14.
All right. The thought that occurs to me is you're rolling intuition. Usually, you're trying to figure out if someone is being truthful or not. And yes, this very still body is being very truthful about being very still. No.
Wait.
You look and you see that what little you can see from here, the person is as I've mentioned, very still, one arm in the air. The arm wavers a bit every once in a while. You see something shiny in the trainer's hand that is raised into the air.
I'm getting all of this from an intuition roll.
Well, I don't know if you're to be perfectly honest.
Intuition tends to be more vibes based than tactile based, so you could be are you getting heebie-jeebies? Are you getting like flight or flight, or are you getting the impression that something is like genuinely wrong here on like a vibes based level? That sort of thing. Whereas like perception or like the investigation side of things would be like, okay, let me observe that person tactily and try to figure out what's going on from this distance, right?
So, your intuition fairly strongly tells you that something is wrong here. Something. That's it is a feel, but something is wrong here.
But what kind of wrong? That's the thing. Is it wrong in that we shouldn't get involved in this? Is this a trap? Is it wrong in that?
Is this the source of wrong
That
or
is
the
the
victim
question.
of the wrong?
That is the question.
You did roll kind of a middling intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what middling is. I feel like 14's pretty good in this setting, but I could be wrong.
Well, 13 didn't get Isaac squat, so.
Yeah.
14 is like the rough average you'd expect on somebody with a 4 in something.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'd like to essentially try and reassure the mischievous and communicate the idea of like, all right, hang tight. We're gonna figure out a way to get down there.
Yeah, at this point, the mischievous is approaching y'all's level up on the cliff path, and its trembling little mischievous hand nub things reach up and gently grab onto your shoulder as if in looking for reassurance. It is very welcome of anything that you can offer it.
Okay.
Amber
I will
has
let
been
them
trying
speak with-
really.
Sorry, go ahead.
Amber's been trying really hard to do her job and to watch everybody's back, but she only has a focus of one, and everybody else is looking at the thing now, including Elaine. and she really wants to look at the thing now. So she kind of maybe takes a little glance and then sees this adorable pink and blue little Pokemon that looks like it needs help, and or is like it is
In
Amber's
distress.
got good intuition, yeah, she kind of understands that this thing is clearly sums up. So she's gonna try and channel the Misdreavus if it is not a hostile target.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll post that just for your ease.
yeah, thank you. The only thing I don't remember is if channeling goes both ways.
Yeah. So basically, we can communicate intentions, emotions, motivations. It can't be deceitful. So if it is like a trick, like it's not gonna like be able to trick me via the connection that we share.
Is it one of those things where like it can't outright lie, but it could potentially bend the truth?
Monkey paw.
Well, I don't. It says cannot be deceitful, right? Bending the truth, I think, would be deceitful,
in this exchange.
Yeah,
even
I
if
think-
it's not outright lying.
I think the
So
general
really think it
idea
a open
is
and
that-
honest communication.
Yeah, if there's any doubt in the creature's mind, then it will resist the effect, right? It may not even necessarily be like hostile or deceitful per se, but like if it lacks trust in you, then it might try to resist that.
Yeah. And Amber, again, this is not like, the mythical thing. This is her trying to understand and wanting to help and, trying to, just be the whole person that she is.
Yeah, as soon as you reach out, the Misdreavus again, just looking for any kind of help that it can get, immediately opens up to you and begins explaining in its semi-high pitched voice that I apparently cannot replicate, that its trainer got pushed off the cliff while in a fight with the Donphin, which is still laying unconscious up against the wall, and the trainer's leg is bent in some weird angles and stuff, and was in a lot of pain. And the Misdreavus has been trying to help its trainer and look for help, and doesn't know what to do.
Oh no, guys! The trainer was fighting the Donphin and it threw it all the way over there on the ledge, and now it's got all those. Well, man, those legs really do look broken, don't they? Yeah, it really does not look good. We need to help this Misdreavus' trainer.
And for what it is worth, you are quite certain that this Misdreavus is very genuinely concerned. There's no deception here. It's just sad and scared. You also notice
What do we do?
something else I should have mentioned earlier. You also notice that the Misdreavus itself looks rather beat up. It's moving slowly and it just physically looks really beat up.
Oh, poor thing. Maybe it was
Alright,
fighting.
how steep is this cliff here? And is it something I could relatively easily traverse, or is this something that I would need like a rope for?
This is very steep and it's very far. You are surprised that this trainer got out of this with just broken legs. It's very steep.
Roughly how far?
Let's see, a good several yards. We'll say, at least 10 yards.
Okay.
There
Is
are
that
various.
within range of telepathy?
It's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's find out.
If not, then would I be able to navigate the cliff with an acrobatics check, or would Vigo be able to manage it with an athletics check?
I believe climbing is generally in the purview of athletics, but I'm not entirely certain on that.
Meters to yards are about 1-to-1, by the way, so you can think of that in terms of space.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Oh, is this down or up?
Oh, this is down. This is way down.
Yeah, she fell
This is
down into a
towards-
ravine. Yeah.
Towards the forest down. quite a ways.
Christine, do you know what the range on the flotation is?
Where'd she go? Are you thinking about getting Zoe out?
I think it may. I mean, if the trainer is within range, that would be probably one of the safer ways that we could, get it out of the ravine without, risking one of us. It says they can target up to objects up to 8 meters away, and they're 10 meters away. Okay. So, too far.
If that's the case, one of us could probably try and just get a little bit closer and just hold the hatch room.
Hold the hatcher out like an antenna, try to get signal.
Into the backpack with you. We're going down.
Oh dear.
Hat's antenna? That's the name after all, right?
I find it ironic that a
Okay.
dragon trainer is carrying my future fairy psychic Pokemon.
It's not fairy yet, I don't think.
It will be.
Yeah. And then I won't touch it anymore. But for the time being, I have to. So. Yeah.
This
Pop,
is the
pop
more-
into, gonna pop it in the backpack, assuming this is okay.
Oh, wait,
with the,
hold on.
With the cube. Oh, yeah.
It might be better for me to do it because I can run up walls.
David always makes a monk, no matter the system.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I imagine. Actually, what's your speed?
My speed?
Yeah.
21, isn't it?
23.
Okay. Yeah, you're faster than me. So if you wanna take action before me on this, then go ahead.
Hold on, Vigo. I think it might be better for me to try this one out.
He'll
So-
nod and let you go ahead.
So I will put the hatchroom in my backpack, and I will climb down. I'll move 4 meters down, or 4 yards down, for the hatchroom to be well within range of telepathy to carry it up, and then I will immediately run back up with Wall Runner.
Okay.
Did I not finish copying that? I need to finish copying that.
Okay, Polaris. I think this is probably within weight limits anyway. Hatrim has already lifted heavier things than this, so that's probably not a. I don't believe that counts as a what is it called here? A staggering weight or anything like that. So that should be fine.
If I
Cool.
remember correctly, I had to roll.
Or, well, how much is a staggering weight for your Pokemon? Do you know?
It
Did it turn out?
depends on what the focus is. For Hatrim, it is 6.
Staggering weight is 230 pounds. Or up to 230 pounds. Let's see.
Right,
So
this-
can heavy lifting up to 115.
All right. Yeah, this would be. Then this would just be in the range of heavy. It doesn't go into staggering.
Okay.
So first off, let's take one thing at a time. My bad. Let's first handle the climbing down bit. So you've got Wall Runner. Let's take a look at this. See. So the only thing I wonder about mechanically this seems like it would work. The only thing I wonder about is if you're using Wall Runner for this, it would seem to me that you would need to keep moving.
Yeah,
Well,
you
know what, this is cool, huh?
Yeah, I thought David was just planning to climb down and then wall run back up.
Yes.
Ah, okay. That actually mechanically makes more sense as well. Okay. Yeah. So this is a steep steep climb down. You might consider if you have any kind of tools or equipment or anything to help you climb down safely, even though you might not need it to climb back up.
I do
But
have.
if
Let me
you-
help you with that if he fails.
Actually, doesn't Vigo have a pickaxe?
I have one use left of this escape rope, guys. We could use the rope. That kid's down there dying. We should probably use it.
Yeah, let's get the rope.
I mean,
Amber is gonna be like,
Hey, why don't we use the rope? Maybe just thought process. Just wanted to put that out there.
and she's gonna pull out the rope and kind of start looking around for something to tie it off to.
Some trees or stuff.
And
Yeah,
then-
it's easy enough to find a solid spire of
Yeah.
rock or a tree to tie it off to that looks nice
Yeah.
and solid. Easy enough
And
to
then
find.
Amber's gonna try. She's gonna try and tie, a good knot. And, I mean, she's not really experienced with knots, but she's resourceful. She's gonna try and tie the knot. What does an 11 get me in survival? A pretty good knot, right? I mean,
We should probably
Amber
get
feels like this is
Vigo
a
on
pretty
this,
good knot.
just
It's
so
a
that we don't
fairly-
lose a player character.
It's a fairly basic knot.
Okay, but I mean, we don't
It
need
is
it to
a
be
knot
complicated
knot.
to do the job.
All right, you're ready to go.
And she'll hand the other end of the rope to you very confidently.
Yes, excellent.
Good.
All right.
All right, I'll take the rope and kind of gently climb myself down to get within range of for the hat tenant to do her psychic thing that I don't understand.
Ah, yes. You begin to descend off the edge of the cliff, and as soon as your weight is off the road, it turns out that 11 and not tying is terrible, and she picked a rotten tree to tie to, and you die. No. All right, let's
Instant
Let's,
death. Good first foray as a GM, and I think into this campaign,
Rocks
Nicholas.
fall, you die.
Yeah,
Very
monks
good.
fall,
Lesson
everyone
complete.
dies.
first get to
Next
death.
lesson.
Nick's like, you guys think I'm playing? No, I will be worse.
I will end you.
Oh, you think Austin doesn't give you magic items? Oh, buddy.
I will give you anti-magic items.
Yeah. The only magic items you get are secretly cursed.
Vecna's Book of Darkness, it's been in your bag the whole time.
And so has Vecna. All right. Let's see. Let's get your acrobatics roll then.
All right.
Let's see if your skill can make up for the standard knot. Not that there's anything wrong with a standard knot. Ooh.
This is
All
my
right, so-
second highest skill.
You ever seen a video of those dock hands who will take the rope from the ship, and they'll stand on the deck of the ship, and they'll just start looping the rope over the those posts that are on the dock for tying ships off to.
Yeah.
If you ever seen that,
Yeah.
you do with the rope real quick. You just whip it and give it another couple of ties around the tree stump that is decidedly not rotten before you begin your descent. And it's a solid descent. You look for good places to put your feet, and you take note on your way down of all the nooks and crannies that you could use to climb your way back up, and you start descending towards the injured trainer. From this vantage point, now that you are no longer on the top of the cliff, as you start making your way towards the trainer, you are able to make out a little more visually about what's going on in this situation. And you're glad that you decided to take action because as you get a little closer, you see that the trainer is indeed injured. One of her legs is decidedly wrong.
Are you trying to make me pass out? Did you build this campaign intentionally so I can barf in front of my friends?
No.
Oh my word.
That's
I'm so squeamish. You knew this!
I was wrong. A girl with short, dark gray hair and wearing a maroon cape is lying sprawled against the steep incline. You're afraid if she moves at all that she would begin sliding off. And as you begin to approach, the Miss Drevis floating alongside you and calling out to its trainer, the trainer, with a very dazed expression, slowly turns towards you. Again, still holding her arm up in the air with something shiny in it. And she says, visitors. Good. I have candles for visitors.
I'm sorry, what?
Miss Drevis made the ground stop hurting. Or maybe stop me from hurting the ground? That's close enough, right?
She's delirious. We need to get her medical help.
You see at an angle that was difficult to see from above, actually spread a little bit up. I'm so sorry, Christine. Spread a little bit up the side of the cliff. There's dried blood on the cliff edge, indicating that she may have already slid down a little bit. She slowly blinks at the sky. If you happen to see my dear satchel, tell it I miss it.
Austin, this was a terrible mistake.
As you have this more direct line of observation, you see the metallic object in her hand is actually a small wind chime, and now that you're a little closer, you can hear the occasional chiming of this little wind chime. And what you can't help but notice is that you hear the sound not only coming from her, but also a similar sound coming from the forest far below.
She's asking for the ghost Pokemon to send her soul away.
What?
That's what the wind chime is for. Is for summoning the ghost Pokemon.
Yep, she is requesting that you execute her right now. That's correct.
That's what chime.
There's no other way. There's no other way to interpret that statement.
Well, say less.
My goodness.
Ruben pulls out the old German Luger.
Yeah.
They don't let me carry a taser, but I do get one of these.
So at this point, now the trainer is speaking, that the Miss Drevis goes back over to the trainer and lays one of its arm nubs on the trainer's head, and she gently closes her eyes again and drifts back into what you can only assume is limited or lack of consciousness.
Okay. Oh dear, this is not looking good. Okay.
We
Zoe,
need to get her to Vigo.
Zoe, I need you to do your weird psychic thingy and lift her up and take her with us so that we can get her out of this situation.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it came through actually.
She's doing her psychic thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that she's doing her psychic thing, if she is successfully picked up the trainer, then I'm running right back up the wall.
Wow, 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 wow. The telekinesis.
Trainer out of the
Like as
range.
you're running up the wall.
We all had the same thought.
She was not anticipating 0 to 100.
All right, so I misread what you don't even have to roll for this if it's not
Oh.
am I misunderstanding? You don't even have to roll for it unless it's a staggering weight.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's correct.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Or
Okay.
like,
So, yeah.
or like, there's
Okay,
like,
those are
you
the
know,
signature-
if there's
the drag
special
weight.
challenges, like I had a roll before because it was, you know, you were
It was
trying to
hard.
navigate through stealth rock and narrow corridors without trying to wake anybody up, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it was a little harder. A little like
But-
threading the needle.
Well, that's pretty strong. That's really useful for this situation in particular.
It is.
So, as long as you stay within 8 meters, which is not difficult because you just have to stay there for the first several meters of lifting.
Yeah.
The trainer is gently picked up off the ground and floats weightlessly up the side of the cliff after you as you suddenly accelerate yourself to the top. Soon you find yourselves all at safely at the top of the cliff, and your handroom gently sets down the injured trainer, who is still in limited or no consciousness, but also still holding the wind chime up, which gently chimes in the breeze. And now that you have the trainer here, now what?
It looks like Vigo.
Vigo,
has
get
his-
over here.
Go for
Yeah.
it. Oh no!
I rolled 2 ones.
You determined that.
Let me help you with that. Is that something?
I need to
Mako?
be trained in it.
I
So
am
not
not
anybody else
trained
is
enough.
trained in medicine.
Mako's not
Yeah.
trained
Can I
in
give them
Mega
a-
Sin.
Can I give him a +1?
You determined that is a very, very bad broken fingernail.
Oh dear. Okay.
Come on, okay. No, surely I can tell more than that with a 14. This isn't the D20 system.
It's a joke. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I also,
this-
if possible, I'm gonna help Vigo with Blessed Touch.
Let's see. Adjacent Pokemon or trainer gains hit points equal to 1/4 of its maximum hit points. Okay, let me check something right quick.
Because while he's trying to staunch the bleeding, she's over here trying to insert vitality into her body.
That's unlikely to be necessary unless there's like an immediate need to get her up.
She was
because, like,
bleeding
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
She was bleeding.
Ah,
There was dried blood
all
on the
hit
cliff.
points.
She also
Lane
seemed
doesn't
to
even
have
want to help the
injuries.
trainer. She just wants the blood to stop.
I'm not gonna give Elaine my squeamishness. She's actually gonna have she will need the courage.
All right.
Well,
So, the following is an interesting note. It is mostly flavor,
Oh,
but when you do. You know, let me actually look up injuries again, right quick. As well. Well, I can go ahead and tell you the interesting note. So when I assume that you still want to use I assume you still want to use Blessed Touch, right? Or do you?
if I can, like, if Vigo's gonna stop me, I would much prefer to preserve it because I only have 2 of these in a day,
Okay.
and it looks like his is stronger because it just does more.
it is an extended action. So the benefit of Blessed Touch would be that yours is
It's
immediate.
instant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one standard action. First aid expertise is likely going to take at least like 5 to 10 minutes, presumably.
Gotcha.
Possibly
Okay.
more, depending on how extensive this needs
So-
to be.
It sounds like both are going to be happening. Elaine's going to be doing like instant magical healing while Vigo's doing the actual legwork.
Gotcha.
So yes, what was your interesting thing that you were trying to mention?
Right. So, when you use this ability, not only the trainer, but also the mischievous appears just a little better off.
Oh my goodness!
They're connected?
Pain
Like
split.
funneling her life.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably how she's alive then.
What a smart Pokemon.
Oh, the mischievous. That
Yeah.
must be like loyalty 6 or something crazy.
If it used pain split, then like that's probably how it was able to heal its trainer or keep its trainer alive, basically.
Right.
So,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So I was also looking up what I need to know for first aid expertise. Cool. So, you also begin your first aid. You begin administering your first aid, and the breaks in this trainer's leg is obvious. What happened is that this trainer tried to break their fall and primarily did so with one leg, all the force, and to save Christine, yeah, that made their leg very wrong. Multiple places. You do your best to. I'm trying to figure out how to say this to not.
I'm gonna earmuff. I'm going.
No, stay with us. Stay with us. You do your best. You do your best to assist this trainer. Despite the effects of first aid expertise, if you spend the time for it, this trainer's still yet very bad off and still needs more medical attention, even beyond what you're able to give here. Sword stick. Yes.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
fact, you find another couple of sticks. Sacrifice them for the cause.
All these lovely weapons that are going to a likely better cause. I don't know this person. Maybe she's not worth it, but
You don't know.
yeah. So after doing what he can, presumably cleaning up any sort of wounds or anything, make sure it doesn't get infected, wrap up everything, get at least a little bit of stabilization on the leg. Vico informs the party that he's doing what he can, but really she needs a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does she have her things? She mentioned her satchel, but this is meta. So does Elaine see any belongings on this girl? And
So,
the follow-up question is, does she have a Pokédex?
Can I start scanning for her satchel with my perception?
The only hint that I assume y'all are sharing information and everything. The only hint that you have as to the location of her things might have been the gentle tinkling sound of a wind chime that you heard from the treetops down below when you went down with Hadram to pick her up.
Hey, Amber.
Yeah, what's going on?
So,
Aside from the almost dead girl and that stuff, it's all very
Yeah.
sad. But I'm very glad that we got to help her.
yeah, did you hear she was talking something about her satchel?
No. Was she?
Oh.
I
Yeah,
mean,
she
that
was-
was like, unless you like relayed that exact information, like Amber's gonna assume that. Okay, got it.
I was kind of assuming that y'all shared information.
Yeah,
But
I mean, fair
it's-
enough. I just like it when people roleplay that stuff, so that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can,
yeah.
you know, all be nice and in character together. But
Yeah,
I do
she was-
appreciate you giving us that liberty.
She was saying something about her satchel, and I was hearing some strange noises. I just figured since I know I can't do anything medical, maybe you want to help me try and find the satchel. Maybe you could channel one of your Pokemon that can go down and start kind of looking through the trees, see if we can find her stuff.
Ooh, the Yanma.
I don't really know if Amber even really knows what channeling is, but she'll
She's like, oh, well, yeah, I can ask you. I'm gonna go look for it.
she'll do that. So she'll get. I mean, Yanma might even still be out. I don't actually. No, we got out Dwebble because it was in the rocks and stuff, and then it kept slowing us down. So she'll be like,
Okay, Dwebble, we're taking turns again. I'll see you later.
and she'll put Dwebble away, and then bring back out Yanma and say,
You are becoming a fan favorite, Goggles. They need your help again. I need you to go down and look for a satchel thingy, and I have no idea what color it's gonna be, so this is gonna be really hard. Rune, do you know what color it is?
No, I don't. I didn't go look for it. It's in the treetops. Actually, if I go back and look over the cliffs, is there a chance of me spotting the satchel?
You didn't see anything like that as you were down there. All you could see below was a little bit more cliffside and then treetops. There wasn't much to see. However, you did notice that this girl has several of these metallic chimes, like the one that she's holding in her hand, also draped across her sash under her cloak. And you heard that sound from the treetops as well. Presumably, there's another one of those attached to her satchel. If so, that's rather forward-thinking of this trainer, potentially.
I wonder if she has more of those dangly things on that dangly thing. Hey, Yama, why don't you go listen for more sounds like this?
and she'll just like kind of like jingle the
Wind chimes.
satchel. or something. Yeah, the wind chimes.
Take the wind chimes up in her raised arm, and you just reach over and.
Yeah,
I mean, she beat Mako to it. He was about to do the exact same thing. Do we hear one down in the ravine corresponding to when we jiggle the wind chime? Like, are they linked somehow, or is it just that they're both making the noise?
Oh, the one that you have up here on the cliff top doesn't seem special in any way, other than the fact that it's a pretty blue metallic color.
Okay, so we don't immediately hear the one down there just because we were jiggling this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I gathered this is like a psychic person, so I gathered that like the one was linked to the. Okay, gotcha.
However,
Now, I want you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. This I was just answering Jeremiah's question. That's how she's alive, is that her bones are made of tungsten. Well, she's not poisoned. Maybe she's actually a poison specialist. Anyway, no, this trainer, relatively small, female, light build, so probably no heavier than Elaine if you want a comparison.
Rough age estimate?
Rough age estimate. Oh,
12.
I was going to say, despite being slight, she's probably a little bit older. Maybe we'll put her at like 14.
All right. Okay, assuming roughly same weight as Elaine, carrying her, I'm actually not in staggering weight yet. So I should be fine to just carry her down the trail.
Nice, dude.
Right. So we were talking about potentially sending Yanma to search for the sound of the bells, right?
Indeed. So, and Amber is going to do a little bit of scheming here because she, she may not be very educated, but, she does know her type matchups. And she's going to be like,
All right, Yanma. So here's the plan. First of all, we're getting Dwebble back out. Double, come here.
and she's gonna get the dweller back out and say,
Dwebble, all right, we need your help after all. You see that big bird up in the sky? Birds don't like rocks, and you are very rocky. And so if this little guy up there is trying to say like, oh man, I want goggles for breakfast, we gotta be like, no sir. And then we're gonna attack it with the rock stacks. And you, Goggles, are gonna be very careful because you're very speedy and you are very speedy. And so you're gonna go down there and you're gonna look for that satchel and you're gonna listen for the chimes and you're gonna use all those cool goggly eyes to try and find it. And then maybe if you can bring him back up, and that's good. And if not, then just come back. But you're gonna be very careful. And so, anyways, use double team.
and she'll have the Amma use double team, which essentially increases the Yanma's evasion, or can increase its accuracy as well. And it gets 3 uses of that for the scene. And then the only other thing I'll bring out is that we kind of talked about last time how compound eyes isn't really good for maybe zooming in on like a specific thing, right? Like it's not going to make it like better at like like enhance, right? But it may be good for awareness. So my hope would be that might be hard for the Corvus Squire to sneak up on Yanma, and that the Yanma's incredible speed and its very very good awareness will help it to stay on guard while also looking for the satchel. And if I need to make command checks for any of that, I'm happy to. But that's the plan.
Yeah, okay. So, if you intend for Dwebble to act in reaction without your command, then you'll need a command check for that as well. But, of course, you will need a command check for the Yanma. So I guess we'll start there.
Yep. So I've got the meteor badge on it because I fixed that last time before we had it go and scope out the trucks. So that's gonna make my command check a 7d6 instead of 66. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that. That is a 23, and then I just plan to command the Dwebble. That was more for flavor purposes of, maybe the Corvus Squire, if it's watching the Yanma, maybe thinking, oh, tasty snack. Maybe it's also noticing, oh, we've got some opposition. I don't need the Dwebble to act on its own. I'm happy to command it.
Gotcha. Also, not super relevant, but kind of funny to me, that roll was an exactly perfect middling roll in total for your command.
You're so right.
For your current level of command plus the badge.
Well, it's
anyway.
literally 1166234. So
yeah.
That's crazy.
I was trying to think, is this a good roll for his level of abilities? Is this a bad roll? No, it's perfectly average. Yeah.
Well,
But
and
you also
also,
got the
I feel
badge
like
in
the
your-
roll shouldn't be based on your level of abilities. It's
Oh, I know.
like, you're meant to,
Yeah,
So-
I'm trying to also get a feel for your capabilities for the context for what's
I
to
see.
come. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, but with the badge's help, this is a fairly good roll for most of the instructions that you gave to Yanma. So Yanma goes flittering off the edge of the cliff and down towards the tree line, and you stand guard with Dwebble up at the top, keeping an eye on the still lazily circling Corvus Squire. It doesn't particularly think the Corvus Squire is still just lazily turning circles up there. It doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Just kind of watching to see if anybody's going to leave anything interesting behind. Doesn't look like it's particularly active at the moment. So there goes Yanma, off the edge of the cliff, down towards the tree line.
Yeah, and I guess I should have specified, but obviously I'm channeling it to also get a good idea of seeing what it sees and whatnot.
Oh yes, that is how that works. Okay. Yeah, as the Yanma goes straight down the edge, off the edge of where you all are, which you've gathered at the above the area where the trainer was. Like it reaches down about the level the trainer previously was, and there's some kicked up dirt and everything. And as you see from the perspective of the Yanma as it begins to approach the tree line, can you actually, I need to check something about your Yanma, and in the meantime, if you could post for me the description of your I forgot already the link that you have.
Shared senses?
Yeah, shared senses. That's good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I've also got the Yama put up, so I'm happy to report if you'd rather me inform you, but you're welcome to look in private if you like.
No subject to the distance limit on channeling. Okay. And what'd you say you had on Yama?
What stat are you asking about?
That's not a stat. So I'm actually, you know what? Yama gets the idea. Yama gets the idea that that what we're looking for is the jingly, but also particularly for the Yanma, shiny thing that makes interesting movements. That it can in movement, picking up movements is something that Yanma is good at. So if you would roll for me, for Yanma rather, as if you had my stats to roll for me, roll for your Yanma a perception.
All right, that's a 9. 2d6 plus 1.
That's
Slightly above average.
You what?
If it's 2d6 plus 1, then a 9 is technically 1 point above average.
Ah, yes.
Since everyone seems to care about the average rolls tonight.
Average, yeah.
I've always
that
pointed
always
out
interests me.
how close it is to average.
Yeah. It's a useful statistic. Anyway, as the Yanma begins scanning the tree line, it spins a while doing so and doesn't immediately pick out anything that looks shiny metallic and moves in interesting ways like the object at the top of the cliff did. As it begins searching around, you notice that eventually it starts to lose a little bit of interest in its initial task, and it flits around, smelling some interesting. It smells some interesting berries in one of the trees, and kind of goes over there and checks that out, and hears some other buzzing noises, much like its own buzzing noises. Oh, what might that be? It's starting to lose its focus. It doesn't find the the chimes or the bag attached to it immediately and begins to lose its focus a bit.
Amber will kind of also get distracted by the things that Yanma is distracted by with the one in focus. But then maybe she'll take a second to maybe rather than listening to the Yanma senses, kind of like look back through her own and check on the Corvus Squire, make sure it's not doing anything crazy, and then seeing the like limp girl beside her, she'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're kind of looking for that thing," and then she's gonna like communicate to the Yanma.
Hey, lock in! We gotta find this thing.
And she'll be, back to kind of looking diligently through its compound eyes, which may be an interesting experience for her as she's trying
That's
to
pretty,
search through all these different, I guess, little images.
If Amber's ever looked through a kaleidoscope, it's something kind of like that.
Yeah.
So. All right, so you spend this first attempt. You spend maybe like 10 or so minutes looking, and don't come up with anything. For the moment when you return to your senses to check on the Dwebble, which is watching the Corvus Squire, you hear off to your left the trainer on the ground begins speaking again, and while Vigo has recently finished administrating his first aid, and is just kind of watching over her to make sure that there's, looking her over, make sure that she's not injured in any other way. She kind of shakes her hand a little bit again, and it sets off the chimes, and she opens her eyes a little bit, and she says, Miss Rivas? Miss Rivas? Miss Rivas? Now, Miss Rivas is, like, right up in her face. But she obviously doesn't realize it and is, like, asking for Miss Rivas. And she says, are we done hurting the ground? Is the ground still hurt? Miss Rivas? Miss Rivas, beginning to look rather worn out itself, puts its little nubbins on her forehead again, and she drifts back off to sleep again. When she does, the Misdreavus also closes its eyes for just a moment and shudders a bit, but then returns its attention to, or gets out of Vigo's way. It returns its attention to being out of Vigo's way. If you want, you can go ahead and roll again to see if you can spend some more time searching for this pack.
Yeah, do you guys think it's wise? Like, I don't want to make the decision for the whole party here when we do have like this injured girl.
So,
I mean,
part of the reason why I was asking for the equipment to begin with is I had this thought process of using the Pokédex as sort of like an emergency signal.
Yeah,
like I
so.
say, like a networking. I don't know. Are we I vaguely remember we could make calls through it. We don't really use it a lot, so I don't know. So Lane's gonna pull hers out.
The Pokédex isn't a communication device, though it does receive information and kind of keep track of your trainer information.
So it's not able to
it's
send
not
anything.
It's not Pokegear, no.
Okay. Next. Vigo.
Yeah.
We need to send smoke signals. Do you know how to do those?
I'd imagine this is probably something he's been taught.
Very interesting. Very cool.
All right. Time to start a fire.
And he knows
You did
exactly
it.
how to do that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, presuming that we are spending that we're spending more time here, such that we will now begin gathering things to set up a fire and everything. For smoke signals.
Yeah, moving her doesn't
So-
seem like a smart idea because we'd be going through compelled combat zone. And honestly, you don't move an injured person when they're this bad off. So yeah, like Vigo makes the fire. Elaine's gonna ask Mako if we can borrow his jacket for the smoke signaling effects.
Very good, very good. All right, you make your smoke signals, and
Yes.
Before we resolve any of that, so could I potentially make another medicine check? Because it seems like she's clearly a little confused. Do I need to be worried about like a concussion here, or is that?
let's see. Your medicine check earlier.
Should have
was
removed
a
everything,
14.
given her all of her hit points.
Yeah. So you're fairly certain that you are fairly certain, solidly certain that whatever is causing her seemed dazed confusion is not a result of a physical injury.
Okay. Well, I can
Okay.
only deal with the physical ones anyway. So
Does that mean I need to roll a cult?
Oh,
I feel like this calls for an occult.
ghosts in her head. Gotta
Ghosts
pull
in
them
her
out.
head.
This calls for a therapy
Good
session.
Sometimes you gotta call the cult.
Gotta get
I'm
it.
gonna roll. I'm gonna roll it.
Happening.
What
your-
the?
Roll your therapy skill.
My therapy skill is that
Yeah.
general ed?
No, you have a skill. It's called therapy. But
What?
it's not there for you.
You probably know more about my character than I do.
I'm messing with you.
You would make
Continue.
a great therapist at
You would.
Dissolution. You needed to gaslight people more often.
Seriously.
Yeah. No, you're totally in the right on this. I mean, he was clearly wanting to jump off that bridge. I mean, you pushing him was just the shove he needed.
Correct.
It was a very encouraging
My.
friendship.
I helped him achieve his dreams at the bottom of the river.
Why do I have the bad rolls today?
Hmm.
The particles are unhappy with me.
So, with this roll, with this roll, you can tell that whatever is happening in this young lady's head is not a natural occurrence to the human brain, and it is not. It's what's the word I want for this?
Spooky.
Yes, whatever is happening is in the realm of the spooky. We'll put it that way. It is in the realm of the spooky. Something in the realm of the spooky is
Supernatural?
happening. Yeah. Not well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to
Well-
say what's natural for the Pokemon world,
Okay.
but
Fair enough.
You know, beyond the physics.
outside
Alright,
of outside of the laws of physics, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll
so-
again for the Yanma. Oh, sorry. I also didn't mean to interrupt you, Elaine. Go ahead and finish out whatever you were
Well,
going
I
to
was
do.
just gonna say, like, with this, Elaine's gonna throw out a safeguard so that any status afflictions that's caused on this young girl, whatever is going on with her spooky brain, her haunted brain cells.
Oh, really?
Just on their next turn, though. So it would be very temporary.
Okay. Yeah. So
But not right now.
we will We will come back to that in a moment because for the moment, Amber is looking through some bug eyes with a result of 11 this time. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes. Getting warmer.
Yeah, getting warmer. At this point, Yanma is not especially tuned towards hearing, but you have by the end of this search session, you have picked up on the sound and have been able to suss out the general directions coming from in the treetops. You're now your Yanma is now weaving through the treetops, getting less distracted by interesting fruits and sounds and things that it comes upon. It is getting closer to the source of the sound, but hasn't found it yet. Getting close. You think you'll find it any moment now.
Okay, very good.
So coming back around to Vigo setting up the signal fire. You get a good fire rolling using the somewhat sparse, but still you find enough dead tree bits along the sides of the path and stuff that's fallen onto the road from higher up the mountain. Maybe you have to climb a little bit around to find some sprigs that are growing out of the side of the cliff a little bit. You get enough together to get enough of a fire going for some smoke. There's definitely some pine type wood in there, so the smoke is definitely thick enough that you can get a signal out. You start signaling one of the most basic signals that you learned, SOS. Everyone knows that signal. Everyone who knows any smoke signals knows SOS at least. You are met with great success on making good signals. You're sure that anyone who sees those and knows what smoke signals are will get the message. And then we come back around to Elaine. Helpful Elaine.
Oh dear. Why do you say it that way?
Because you're so
What have I
helpful.
done now?
Using all your mystic powers.
I feel like I just broke this girl and I didn't know it.
As you begin casting your blessing of safeguard upon this young lady in your care, her eyelids begin to flutter a little bit. She
This music's too happy.
her her pupils dilate. She
So
begins.
distracted right now.
She begins to shift about a little bit, obviously coming to her senses. She starts glancing around rapidly, sees Misdreavus, starts to move herself, and then winces. And you can just see the twist on her face when all of the pain hits her at once.
Oh, good.
The Misdreavus that is constantly hovering right over Vigo's shoulder, observing everything that he does, begins to look over at you as you begin casting your blessing and starts zipping back and forth in front of you with a worried expression, wondering what you're doing. And as soon as her trainer has awakened, she lets out a surprised and dismayed squee of mischievous noises that just very, I don't know if that came through at all.
Yeah, that's
thank
pretty
you.
good.
Yeah. Very, very, very warbled, very dismayed. As both, yeah, this would still, yeah, both her and her trainer begin wincing in pain. The trainer begins panicking a bit, seeing her leg being wrung, and feeling light in the head. All of this is hitting her all at once. She doesn't know what to make of it.
Okay,
she is
I turn
cognizant
off
now.
safeguard.
You can't really turn it off. It's an effect that you have done.
Oh no.
It's the ending of other effects, that is. So, the
It says safeguard may activate when receiving a set to ignore the effects. It may.
maybe activated.
No, it's not receiving an effect. Basically,
It's in-
we're flavoring this that you are able to ignore a status effect narratively.
Mm.
Otherwise, this wouldn't work at all.
Yeah,
Right.
I was being a little loose with the definitions, but
Yeah.
this seemed interesting.
I think Nick's just likes to torture me.
In the narrative, a lot of things should work that don't normally work. But remember, this also goes on cooldown, so you can't use safeguard again narratively.
What's the cooldown?
When you use a Pokemon move narratively, it goes on cooldown until your next encounter or your next big rest.
Oh, that. Okay, I thought. Okay. I thought I thought you meant like between the 3 activations.
Oh no, it's a per scene.
The frequency, right? So, the very dismayed Misdreavus, seeing its trainer in pain, and seeing that that the effects that were apparently previously dampening that pain have been removed. Floats up to you with a worried and questioning look on its face and begins gesticulating at the trainer worriedly, as if trying to request or ask something of you. I'm having trouble figuring out how else it might try to convey its concern.
Amber has no idea this is going on, by the way. She's like totally just like watching through the Yanma's
12
senses
to
right now.
understand what the Misdreavus is trying to say to me.
The Misdreavus,
Or Hatram could translate for me because she's telepathic.
oh yeah, actually, yeah, as the Misdreavus is trying to communicate with you, your psychic Hatram, also your on your shoulder, the shoulder Pokemon, will help with the will help you come to the translation. That basically this Misdreavus wants to know if you're going to, if you have a reason for doing that, and if you want to continue, if you're going to continue doing that to its trainer whenever the trainer is asleep. Basically, can the trainer be asleep?
Yes, trainer can sleep.
Okay. The trainer at this point sees Misdreavus gesticulating in front of you and says, "What's that noise?"
You what?
Who's
Oh,
making that noise?
That's Caleb because he has open mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fine.
I don't know what he cares.
I turned it off.
Sorry, man. Right. So, the trainer looks over and sees the Misdreavus and says, "What's going on, Misdreavus? Oh, am I saved? What happened?" And then the Misdreavus floats over and gently cuddles up against her head And then you see the trainer begin to lay gently back down on the ground. And she says, I guess it's all right now. And then her eyes close. And the Misdreavus once again puts its little nubbins on her forehead, closes its eyes, and then shudders again. And the trainer is back out of consciousness.
Okay, Elaine's not doing that again.
I think you
That's,
should, though.
Lesson learned.
I overlooked that you were capable of that, but it's a very interesting interaction of things that happened there.
I mean, sure. Interesting is definitely a way of calling that interaction.
Poor girl.
Never mind that she's
Both
just
these
mentally
poor girls.
traumatized.
Both of these poor girls, yes.
Seeing her leg all wrong, and Elaine's just trying to keep her from talking about hurting the earth with her back, and it's just pulling blood everywhere.
All right, let's circle back to the search party, shall we?
Oh yeah,
All
search
right,
party. Let's go, search party. Get
yeah,
this stuff.
search party. Let's give it one more. Let's give it another roll, shall we? Spend another 10-ish minutes.
Surely this is gonna be worse than before.
It can't get that much higher than an 11.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
what do we expect, frankly? I mean, we're getting closer, but I just don't know if that's enough.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we
I don't
can't
know if
really-
it helps
so-
at all that, like, we're kind of both searching, although, like, I can only
Yeah.
search in the same places that it's searching, if that makes sense.
So as Jeremiah was pointing out, I was looking for. I was basically treating this as looking for a number of successes, kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Surely that's not a success. The Yama gets distracted by fruit and just starts nibbling on it. The Yama is currently eating.
Amber kind of gets hungry.
I imagine
So
we're
it's-
probably.
She's like, wow, eating is great, isn't it? I wonder if I
Life
should
is so
eat too.
simple for this girl. I envy.
And
Amber
I
right now.
also I found out that I don't lose all of my senses when I do this, so I wouldn't accidentally run off the cliff with my arms out to the side, pretending to be Yanma, which I was
I'm so glad you
seriously
told us
wondering
that.
if that would be a possibility, but I did
I got a little
determine
worried.
that wouldn't be the case. So
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you're not you're
Yeah.
not running off the cliff with your arms out, or sitting curled up in a fetal position, pretending to be a rock. Either one. That's good.
no, I'm good. Yeah. So Amber's gonna turn back to the party and be like,
Well, I really thought we had it, guys, but now I'm just hungry. I couldn't find it. I mean, we can keep looking, but I mean, man, I can almost smell it, And it smelled so fruity and delicious and blue, but I just couldn't find it, I mean, Yama's still down there. Well, he's actually eating right now, but
This is good. While while Amber rambles on about being hungry, V goes over here, fanning the flames, sending out SOS.
What's Mako doing? It's been a minute.
I would have been attempting to help find the satchel from up on top of the cliff.
Unfortunately, you
I'm
can't
not-
see much from up there, or
Yeah.
in fact, you're too far away to even hear the chimes that Yanma was apparently hearing before it got distracted by eating.
So are we not doing one more roll?
So right now we're
I
about
rolled a
to.
6 just now.
Oh, you have it private to GM. That's why we don't see them.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Huh? Yeah. Yes,
Is
the
that
roll was.
default?
Yeah, it's
It is
default.
the default. When you make a new Pokemon page, that's the default.
Okay, got it. I will just go through and change all my Pokemon real quick. I'm sorry about that.
Uh,
But yeah, it was a 9 and then an 11, then a 6. So
Gotcha.
Right. So the Yeah, unfortunately, the 6 does not find it. You get distracted, or Yanma gets distracted eating. We come back around to the campfire group, and
I was gonna say Rune
He-
could send out his Corviknight to look for it, because she has really sharp perception. She's a bit more disciplined than Yanma.
Corvus Squire?
Send out the
Yeah,
Corvus
that
Squire
one.
to fraternize with that Corvus Squire out there.
Yes, they're gonna flirt.
And then help us catch it, because if we evolved it, its typing would be insane for the gym battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all want a Corvus Squire now?
No, Amber doesn't want one, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Imagine a dragon type Corvus Squire. Dragon
So would
flying.
it be dragon flying or dragon steel?
Ooh,
Steel,
dragon
definitely.
steel.
No, that's what I'm saying is dragon type Yanmega, and now I have a bug dragon Pokemon because those don't actually exist in the real game.
For
Yo.
weird, I don't understand why.
that would be
Two
pretty
really
sick.
good opportunities for one.
Flygon was such a good opportunity for that, man.
Mhm.
I know.
Yes.
What?
One of my
For
favorites.
what reason? For what reason? Anyways, go ahead.
Sorry, we got sidetracked. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, so wait, y'all want to send Corvus Squire out there?
We are just making a suggestion because she's your Pokemon. Because we're looking for this trainer's bag. And Yanma
Also, if
is eating berries.
if somebody wants to like do perception things, one thing we should probably be doing is keeping an eye on the Donphin, because you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot that thing existed.
That's what
Yeah, I
Rube
could-
will be doing. He'll be keeping an eye on the
Okay.
Don fan.
I was going to say Mako can be on Overwatch for that as well.
What is a Donphan?
Elephant.
Sea of all
Fire
forms
elephant.
can be.
I have a feeling that it's the ground that this trainer has been referring to as the ground type Pokemon that they were potentially in combat with, based on Mr.
Oh,
and
this
Mrs.
thing.
information.
Amber, you can channel anyone's Pokemon, right? Can you still do that today, or does that have a daily limit?
I can, but I can only look through one's like senses at a time, and the senses thing does cost AP, so I'm like burning AP to like channel, or not channel specifically, but to like look through the eyes of and like see what they see and stuff.
If y'all want to do that, then yeah, y'all can use Corvus Squire. She has a perception of 4.
Does it have a plus to anything? Or plus? Is it 4 plus anything, or is it just 4 based?
4. Wait, are we still on Route 3?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
it
6.
would be
No,
four-
6. Route 6.
Hold. Oh, let me double check something real quick, because that might actually change something. Oh yeah, so it's for her. It is 4 plus 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was this?
Corvus Squire's perception abilities and my own perception abilities, by the way. I have a +2 to this area right now. Because
Oh,
of
okay. Okay. Gotcha. Unburstube. All right. So is that your plan to send out the Corvus Squire?
Yes, I'm gonna send out Queen to go and look for the satchel.
Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah,
describe the sound to her to let her try and or we'll just show her the sound like we did the Yanma and have her look for that specifically.
Right. Okay. All right. Let's let's start with the let's start with the command to see your effectivity in describing the task to your Pokemon.
And Amber would be happy to like kind of help out with that. She'd be kind of like,
Yeah, Yama's already down there. We're looking for this thing.
you know, and just kind of like tack on to just aid in that command check.
So that's +3.
I don't know. Is it?
It's half your
I
command
don't
rank,
know.
rounded down.
Okay, cool. Then yes, it's +3.
14.
Aha. Okay. And once you send off the Corvus Squire takes a graceful and fairly rapid dive off of the cliff edge, straight for the trees. General direction that the Yanma was in because you felt like you were getting close earlier. Let's get the perception roll from for your Corvus Squire as well.
All right.
Clobber Square.
I scrolled too far down.
Clobber Square is like the future variant of Corvus Squire.
Oh, dude,
16.
you're right.
It's
All
a
right.
the giant flying steel cube. Sorry, go ahead.
Has the part of the cube folds out and it's the wings, but like they're shaped like the doors on what's this old car kind? What's the type of old car that has like the lifting gull wing doors or whatever?
Yeah.
It's like folds straight out of the cube. Anyway, right. So funny enough, as your Corvus Squire dives down from above, gives Yanma a slight scare for just a moment. As Corvus Squire, much like the one that it was told to be wary of before, goes diving out of the sky through the treetops, directly past it. And as the Corvus Squire enters the general vicinity where the Yanma was, it is able to fairly deftly focus in on the sound of ringing chimes. And just on the other side of the tree trunk, from whence the Yanma is currently eating the fruit of, it's right on the other side. There's the bag, hanging from a limb, right on the other side of the tree. Yeah, your Corvus Squire very keenly picks out the shiny metal that is jingling gently in the breeze from the band of the satchel that is hanging from the tree, obviously caught there from its tumble. How much can your Corvus Squire carry? Probably enough, but I'm just wondering, in case that's what your plan is. I assume that's what your plan is.
That is the plan. Its power is 3.
Can carry up to 35 pounds with no difficulty.
35%. Yeah, that does it. All right, your Corvus Squire is able to grab the bag and kind of gives a what is your Corvus Squire's nature, by the way?
Let me double check. Jolly, she's very happy.
Jolly. As she grabs the bag and kind of wheels around past the Yanma, kind of gives a jolly chortle to the Yanma, having found the bag faster than the Yanma immediately after showing up. Kind of gives a
Puffs at her bird chest.
Exactly. Kind of gives a couple of croaks of glee as precisely. That was actually really good.
Oh, thanks.
As it rapidly ascends out of the tree line, leaving the Yanma to its snack, and ascends up the cliff with bag in tow. Congratulations! That was the result you needed.
Yippee!
It's about this.
Good job, Queen.
Yippee!
Oh goodness! It is about this.
Steal!
It is about this time that in the sky high above, where all the smoke signals are dissipating into the upper atmosphere, you hear a
Helicopter, right?
you hear no, you hear a you hear a kind of almost not really a foghorn kind of noise, an almost brass instrument kind of noise. From high up in the air, you see a speck in the distance that is rapidly going closer. You can't see quite what it is yet, but it is going to be here very soon. Apparently, in response to your smoke signal, coming straight for the source of the smoke signal.
Dama, get back here quick! You can bring the berries if you want to.
So bring me a snack while you're at it. You were late to the office, you bring the donuts. All right. We check back in with Mako. I believe you mentioned earlier that you were watching the Donphin. Is that right?
Yes.
You've been watching it, and it's been kind of a boring endeavor, really, keeping an eye on this Donphin. I mean, that Corvus Choir is up in the air is way more interesting. No, we got to watch the Donphin because you never know when it could wake up. Is the rope tight enough that we were saying, oh yeah, we got to watch the Donphin. That's right. That trainer looks pretty bad off. I was, oh no, we need to.
Are you implying as bad ADHD?
What am I implying?
The whole team has terrible focus.
It's true.
If we,
Well,
if we
to be
aren't
fair-
doing something that's immediately in front of us, we aren't doing it at all. So,
Yeah.
So, as you've been paying close, constant attention to this Donphin, you've been noticing that as a result of the fight that it must have been in to be passed out this badly, not much of the damage is physical. I guess it kind of makes sense since it was ostensibly up against a ghost type.
Yeah.
However, even with that being the case, you note that that its lazily half-open eyeball is quite unfocused. And as you've been watching it, it'll shift uncomfortably every once in a while, but it's still unconscious. But it's just an interesting note that not much physical damage here. About this time, or after all this, the bag arrives with Corvid in tow. Your Corvus Squire proudly lands gently, setting the bag down next to its owner. Lets out a croak of glee, and as Austin mentioned earlier, puffs out its chest and looks for your approval.
I will give her several headbats.
At the rapid and efficient accomplishment of its trial.
Yes. Good bird.
Great job, Queen.
As Yanma, buzzing slightly unsteady up the side of the cliff with several berries being grasped in its various legs and various legs. As it arrives at the top, it kind of gives a knowing look towards its Corvid counterpart, kind of as if to say, "Yeah, well, I got close first."
Amber will look at the Yanma with glee and be like,
Yay, you brought the berries! I was hoping you would bring the berries. Good job.
And she'll just like be pretty much like ignoring the fact that we were going after the bag because she's more concerned about these berries. She's hungry. And, you know, they never would have found the bag if it weren't for Yanma. So, and it understands this through the channeling that she's got going on. Like she's not focusing on the fact that, well, yeah, birds like shiny things. Birds can find shiny things easier. Whatever. We're probably faster than that, like, bird, like, and way cooler. And we got the berries, which is the real reward here. So, Amber is, you know, not really feeling down so much as she's just excited to nibble on these berries. So, that will be conveyed to the Yanma.
Oh yeah, your Yanma likes these vibes. Yeah, it's we're still cool, and it nods its head knowingly, and it's in agreement. Yeah, it's chowing down on these berries, sharing some with you.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah,
here
she'll
in the
bounce
cool
it like a
pig corner.
basketball a little bit in celebration, and then yeah, she'll like help make it where it doesn't have to hold them all at once, and it can just nibble on one, and she'll put the take a nibble out of another, I guess, and then put the rest in her bag.
Nice. Snacks for later. Mission accomplished. All is well. All right. In the midst of all of this celebration of various parties and a fire being started up, and the recent exclamations of pain and the now exclamations of elation. Wouldn't you know it? Donphin begins to stir.
Guys, we got a Donphin problem.
What level is the Donphin?
Let's
Oh,
find out.
Pokemaniac.
It was let's see, we had its wait, did we put that in the chat earlier or not? I don't think we put that in the chat earlier. Whoops.
Yeah,
Hey, Aspen, you still got that?
Do you want a
No, it was
Donphin
the.
stat?
It was no. It was the. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the. Carver Squire.
I got you covered. Give me a second.
By the way, speaking of which, about the time y'all heard that from the sky above, the Carver Squire decided that was a good time to leave. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, we have an injured girl. Do you want us to just run away? I feel like
I
this
guess
is a
we can
moral
just leave
dilemma
her.
at this point.
It's a level. That is a level 33 Donphin. It's docile. Hilariously.
Yes.
Has
Funny enough.
has sturdy and sand rush.
Funny enough, the Donphin, as it awakens, it begins shaking itself off, trying to shake off the sleep. Still looking a bit worse for wear. It begins to turn about, and it sees where it last saw, presumably, one human and one Pokemon. It now sees several humans and several Pokemons. The Donphin reacts to this by turning directly towards you all, stamping the ground, and rubbing its tusks into the ground, and making a display.
Yeah, I'm just sending out Ruby and Sport.
Can I attempt to diffuse the situation with Psychologist?
Yeah,
And
you can
also,
certainly-
so before I do, I'm gonna kind of stage whisper to Vigo. Vigo, I'm gonna try and diffuse the situation, but if I can't, you probably should be on standby to intimidate this thing. Wow. Oh.
That's pretty great.
Oh. All right. So tell me what you're doing with this education roll.
So, Pokepsychologist allows me to use Pokeed instead of like Guile, Charm,
Oh yeah. Okay.
social checks. So I'm essentially trying to like be Anakin when he tames the Reek in Attack of the Clones. Just like, hey, calm down. We're all friends here. We mean you no harm.
His aggressively effeminate energies dispelling, any of the testosterone-filled rage.
All right. This Donphin, you can tell is a bit torn. Its pride is already trampled on. And now it is up against a bad situation. It feels trapped. It feels like it feels like it feels like it's being cornered up until the point that you start trying to act in a soothing manner. It begins going. While still facing the whole party, it begins shifting itself to travel down the road, down the Route 6, down the path, away from you all, down the path. So it's heading southwest, yeah. While still facing you and continuing to make a display, it is backing away down southwest, down the path.
Even though it's
Unpaused.
264 pounds.
Weird how that works, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I always pictured them as being bigger than that.
I would think so too.
Oh, you said we're good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It is backing away from you, heading southwest down the path with its tusks bared at you. It seems like it's trying to move away. Seems like it wants to disengage. Play it cool? Play it cool. Alright. To continue to play it cool, it continues to play it, don't get near me. I'm pointy. Yeah, it continues down the path. It's not long before it goes kind of around a bend, and as soon as it goes around a bend, you hear like some shuffling and rumbling noises. Presumably, as it does the Donphin thing, rolls up into a ball and goes rolling down the path. It is also about this time, while your attention was on the Donphin, perhaps also another reason why the Donphin was eager to get away, that you hear much louder over your head.
What are we supposed to make of this?
You look up and you see an orange blob moving at you at stupid speeds, and
Dragonite! It's a Dragonite!
you feel an absolute blast of wind as it descends upon you.
I know that
glides-
derpy sound anywhere.
glides past, circles around, and comes in for a landing. You see a Pokemon Ranger riding, indeed, a Dragonite.
Haha!
Comes in for a landing, and the Pokemon Ranger, looking fairly cheerful for the first couple of seconds. It hops off the Dragonite and starts greeting everyone and sees that there's an injured person. Immediately, very professional, snaps into this business mode and comes over to check out the young lady.
Her leg is wrong.
He dealing with this kind of thing fairly often. He manages to have a bit of a sense of humor about this kind of thing. And when his young girl tells him that like it's wrong, he can't help but chuckle a little bit. But then he puts the professional face back on. He says, "Yes, it looks pretty bad, but I'll take it from here. You kids did good." He kind of gives Vigo a pat on the shoulder and kneels down next to the young lady. He says, "Looks like this Miss Drevis belongs to her. Is that right?"
Definitely.
Yeah.
Understood. He takes a look at the young lady, pulls out a fancy looking medical device and starts scanning her, and then does a double take at the Miss Drevis and says, "You clever little girl." And then proceeds to work on shoring up the bandages that Vigo has already put on the young lady's leg. And meanwhile, the Dragonite has shifted a large bag that was on its lower back off onto the ground and is unfurling for its trainer, for its ranger, apparently anticipating his needs, is unfurling a what do you call one of those things where you carry the kind of thing they used to the kind of thing they used to lift injured people to a helicopter.
Gurney, pallet.
Yeah, pallet. There you go.
Stretcher?
That's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Stretcher.
So basically, yeah, it's basically one of those. And he starts. He moves efficiently. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's kind of mumbling to himself as he's going through all this. He quickly checks through the bag and finds this young lady's Pokédex. Flips it open for a moment, to get ID and everything, and closes it back up. Puts it in her bag. Tucks the bag away amongst the other bags on the Dragonite. And within moments, you can tell this ranger is very well trained in what he does. He packs everything up, has the young girl on the pallet, and is beginning to hoist himself back up on the Dragonite. And he says, "You kids did good. This is a stressful situation. The League thanks you for your presence of mind." He turns and he says, "Very clever use of a smoke signal. Didn't have anything better?"
No, we're kind of a low-tech group here.
For now.
He nods. He says, "Well, do what you let's see, how's that phrase go? Do the best that you can where you are with what you got."
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that works.
He says, "All right, well, I'll be getting this young lady to a hospital. And for record's sake, he I almost always forget this. He pulls out his ranger ID to show to you all, and apparently his name is Marcus." Then he hoists himself up on the Dragonite. Dragonite takes off much more gently than before, and actually starts off in the direction of Cirrus.
Yay.
Congratulations.
We saved somebody.
You did.
Okay.
And now you are
12:17.
left with
My time. We want to think about starting to wrap up here.
Yes. I need
Okay.
to go to bed eventually.
All right, well, in that case, you do the responsible thing, presumably, Vigo. Knowing your stuff, you put out the fire and you make sure there's no embers left, and spread out the
You
charcoal.
watched his Smokey the Bear videos.
Yes, exactly,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, yes.
Smokey the
Frosty
Ursa Ring.
Bear Tech.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that works too.
And you take your your newfound snacks and sense of accomplishment and do-goodery, and
Yay.
you can feel free to head on down the southwest path of Route 6 towards potentially towards a slightly upset and injured Donphan, if you wish. As well as potentially towards a compelled battle zone.
Exciting.
If I remember correctly, our plan last time was to go down the rough side of the mountain, and then a hard turn into the compelled battle zone right at the end.
Because we want to
so
explore.
as to go ambush someone who's about to make it back to Cirrus.
Mm-hmm.
We're good people, by the way.
We are.
We are.
Yeah.
We just
Well,
saved somebody.
The best.
we did something good, which means we can now do something bad. That's how
We
it
gotta
works.
balance it
Yeah,
out.
our karma
Karma
can be
works.
balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's not bad. It's just strategic.
It's
Excellent.
morally questionable.
It's true.
Well,
Moral
more
I
for
don't
next
know if
time,
I'd
I'd
even
say.
say that. I mean, they agreed to it. They understood the risks.
They looked
Alright.
you in the eye.
Say bye to the
So
recording.
do I. Bye-bye, recording.
Bye, recording.
Bye bye the
Good night.
recording.